this offshore trust formation video, Ryan explains the protector, as well as what your planner needs to know about structuring an offshore trust that really works.
My name's Ryan Fowler. A little bit about myself. I'm an asset protection, estate planning, and global investing consultant. I have a nationwide clientele. The net worth ranges from about $200,000 to over $100 million. I'm the author or co-author of 2 books on asset protection. The latest is Asset Protection in Financially Unsafe Times. It's co-authored with Dr. Arnold Goldstein. It's the best rated and one of the best-selling books of its type on Amazon.com. We could talk about the protector also. The protector's job is to make sure that the trustee does his job. And so a protector does not actually control or manage those trust assets, but he can veto trustee actions, and he can fire and replace the trustee if he thinks that that's appropriate. And usually a protector, we try and place offshore as well, because you want them outside of the reach of a U.S. judge. Annual protector fees, $500 to $750. Anything over that, you're paying too much. So you want to keep your trust cost effective. It used to be in the 90s. Some people would charge $25,000 a year to be a trustee. Well, those days are gone, but still there's people out there that charge too much. And you have reputable companies that charge a fair price, and they've been doing it a long time, handle hundreds of millions of dollars of assets, and so you know they're safe. Really, you just need a good planner to know who those good people are that have a very established, good reputation, that will take good care of, do a good job as trustee and protector. Don't retain too much control. Don't be a co-trustee. Don't be a protector. A protector, by the way, is someone who tells, make sure that the trustee does their job and they can veto trustee actions or replace a trustee if they need to. You should not retain that power like Arlene Grant did. You need to keep, ideally you need to keep everything offshore. There are some exceptions to that rule. I'll discuss that shortly. But if you just want the absolute best, strongest, bulletproof protection possible, keep your assets outside of the U.S. judge's reach. Keep them offshore. However, like I said, there's going to be some exceptions to that rule. If you don't have any creditor threats right now, then it's an acceptable compromise to keep your assets in the U.S. as long as they're held by an offshore trust. I strongly recommend, however, for example, set up a foreign trading account that then buys U.S. stocks and bonds if possible. Again, we're trying to keep it more offshore and at least have, the broker-dealer offshore if possible. If not, then put your assets, your investments or your investment real estate into an LLC or limited partnership. LLCs and limited partnerships, they're respected by U.S. law, where normally if someone sues you, they cannot get assets inside those entities. Now those entities are still inside of a judge's grasp, and that judge may decide to disregard the asset protection normally afforded by LLCs or limited partnerships, and that's why you have these entities owned by an offshore trust, and in a worst case scenario, the offshore trust will dissolve the LLCs and limited partnerships and take those assets into its possession. If they're liquid assets, it would physically move it offshore. If it's a rental property, it might be something where in an emergency situation when you're under attack, the rent checks go to an offshore bank account, for example, or something of that nature. Also, don't forget estate planning. You may either want estate planning language in your offshore trust or have the offshore trust point to another estate planning document, a marital trust, living trust, whatnot, that will take care of that for you. And so that concludes this video. I hope you found this helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. So if you've liked this video, I've got a copy of my book, Asset Protection in Financially Unsafe Times, as an ebook, a 20-minute no-cost consultation, and a series of asset protection secrets ready to be sent right to your email inbox. All this is free. Just visit www.assetprotectionoffer.com. Thanks.